Hey, I'm Anita Blue. Golly, I'm glad you guys are here. I have 2010 subscribers, you guys. Thank you guys. I love you. I don't put out very many videos. I don't know why I feel like crying right now. I guess I'm just really grateful. But what I want to talk to you about today is mental illness. Trauma and abuse causes depression and anxiety, and really truly changes your makeup and your emotional and mental well-being. I'm soon to be 64 years old, and I've suffered from anxiety and depression my entire life. And I've been healing from it, trying to, my entire life. I want you guys to know that I'm in a really good place right now. And it is because I have taken the time to just completely and utterly shut everything off and take care of myself as best I can. And that's what we all need to be doing. So I'm no longer on medication for anxiety, depression, PTSD, sleep aids, nothing like that for the last 8 years. I've been sober 8 years from alcoholism and drug addiction. But it's a lifelong, golly, we're warriors here, all of us. So for decades, I was addicted to prescription drugs. Started taking them somewhere in my 30s. Like I said, I'm going to be 64. Medication is not what I needed. I needed therapy. Deep, intense therapy. Well, I've found that for the last 5-6 years through psychotherapy. I've had many therapists in the last 30 years. But good intense therapy in the last 5-6 years. I started working with a shaman and Reiki. And this, it all started with my diet. The healing did. So it's just really tough being empathic because of all of this, because of my upbringing. So in my 30s, I was put on anxiety medication, medication for depression. I was put on medication that I did not need. I needed intense therapy for trauma, abuse, emotional, mental, physical, and sexual abuse since I was a child. The first part in my healing was getting a divorce in 2015. That was huge. It was also the most difficult. I was just interrupted, and that was a good thing. So after 3 suicide attempts that I've had, after the third, and I came close to death, I'm here. I'm happy I'm here now. After my divorce, I was so depressed. His family was my family. I lost my whole family. I had every Thanksgiving and Christmas here in this home for 30 years. Not every Christmas, but every Thanksgiving. And a lot of Christmases too. A lot of parties, a lot of fun here. My family. So I was completely alone. My alcoholism, I was killing myself. Divorce, my home became filthy. I had to have maids come. That was 2015. I got my divorce and drank for the whole full 2015 and a good portion of 2016. But I decided on March 15th, 2016 to take the reins of my life, and I stopped drinking. But I craved a drink for a very long time. So I got sober on March 15th, 2016. Because on top of all those anxiety and depression drugs, I was drinking, and drinking heavily, especially the last year after my divorce. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to live anymore. Thanksgiving 2016. I told angels, Spirit, the divine, Jesus and Mary, that I didn't want to be here anymore. Please, can't you send somebody who can take over for Anita here? And I'll do work on the other side, please. I begged. I cried. I was on the floor. Many people go through a spiritual awakening and have things happen that completely and utterly change them, and it did me. And this is my divine intervention. You don't lose 100 pounds in 10 months. Never crave another drink. I asked for help and I received it. I changed my diet completely. Plant-based, high protein, smoothies. Just started taking care of myself because I was told by angels that I see and speak with every single day. I speak with the divine. It is my life. I wake in prayer. I speak with Spirit all day long. I'm now in the field of helping others heal when I can and when my energy is good. And it's really, really good to be semi-retired. It's soon to be 64. I'm sharing this because I know my story is one of your stories, or many. I know that for certain. So I changed my diet. After losing Punky, continued to run and walk. Continued with psychotherapy. And then I found my shaman and started doing Reiki work. And my life has completely changed in being sober. It's just been a continual process. But once I was taken off medication for depression and anxiety because my liver was so messed up, it was really, really hard. I had been on anxiety and depression medication for decades. And now here I was sober, craving a drink, and taken off all medication. They even took me off my cholesterol medication. I'm back on that now. And I take one high blood pressure and a low dose for my thyroid. That's what I take. That's my medications. But for 8 years, I've been on no medication, no sleep aids, no antidepressants. Just trying to take real good care of myself. And in the process, heal my heart, our wounds. And until we dive deep and truly look at those wounds and ask ourselves, What hurts? What hurt me? And look into that and heal that. That's how you become whole. Because we're taught as children to shove it under the carpet. Or that didn't happen if you were gaslit like I was. It was constant gaslighting. That never happened. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. You didn't feel that. How do you not feel a beating? That's deep wounding that needs to be healed. Take a cleansing bath. Get out in nature when you can. And breathe. By God, breathe. I'm here if you ever want to talk. Free. Anita, my Anita, 1111 at gmail.com. I love you with my whole heart. Calling in the light. And it is beautiful here today. Jesus, Mary, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, guides, guardians, ancestors from the pure white light and the divine. I call you in with my whole heart. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for your love and your light and your support. And thank you for really, really, really good friends and family. White light, bright light protects us day and night and always. You're safe, guided, protected, and always in the light. Soha. Peace out. I'll see you when I see you. Never do know. Oh.